sixth homecoming is silence. Feel the generosity of silence as it helps you to have the space to be with yourself, as it holds you. Embrace silence as a friend, invested in your health and well-being. Silence helps you to understand how to use your language to benefit yourself and others. Invite silence into the circle. Say welcome to the silence. Relax. Inhale. Exhale. And come home to being held by the silence. Finally, the seventh homecoming is yourself, you. Begin by reflecting on your experiences, the experiences of your mind and your body. Consider how your experiences are valuable, important, and crucial. Invite all the parts of yourself into your awareness, including the parts of yourself that seem too ugly or overwhelming. Embracing yourself as a homecoming means that you make sure that you are showing up to being held by the other homecomings. Allow yourself to be present. Accept that you are present. Say welcome to yourself. Relax. Inhale. Exhale. And come home to yourself. As this practice comes to an end, embrace all of your homecomings. You can see, you can feel your guides, communities, ancestors, lineages as your benefactors. You draw inspiration to open and be more vulnerable from your wisdom texts. You remember that the earth is under your feet and that there is silence offering you the space to be with yourself. And then finally, there is yourself being held with the circle of care. And now imagine that your circle of benefactors begins to dissolve into white light, and gather that white light into your heart center. Rest your mind and relax. Now take a deep breath, and as you exhale, release this practice. Supplication to the Buddha. To the Blessed One, the one gone beyond, the fully awakened one, the great physician, the supreme teacher, you came to this earth and through your own efforts you obtained the awakened state, overcoming all suffering and distress. Through your great compassion you showed us the path to liberation. You taught us the merit of compassion, wisdom, and equanimity. To you, the glorious teacher, I prostrate. Do not commit any non-virtuous actions. Perform only perfect virtuous actions. Subdue your mind thoroughly. This is the teaching of the Blessed One. Through the merits of these thoughts, words, and actions, may we dedicate this for the benefit of all sentient beings. And like you, O Blessed One, may we and every being attain your supreme awakened state, free from the ocean of suffering. Lord of the Dharma, I prostrate to your omniscient being. Seven-limb prayer. Reverently, I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and mentally transformed. I declare all my negative actions accumulated since beginningless time, and rejoice in the merits of holy and ordinary beings. Please remain until samsara ends and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate the merit created by myself and others to the great enlightenment. Mandala offering. This ground, anointed with perfume, strewn with flowers, adorned with Mount Meru, 4 continents, the sun and the moon. I imagine this as a Buddha field and offer it. May all living beings enjoy this pure land, the objects of my attachment, aversion, and ignorance, friends, enemies, strangers, and my body, wealth, and enjoyments. Without any sense of loss, I offer this collection. Please accept it with pleasure and bless me with freedom from the 3 poisons. Idam Guru Ratna Mandalakum Nayatayami. Supplication to Manjushri. Om, homage to Manjushri, deity whose diamond speech cuts off all suffering, whose clear mind is the embodiment of insight wisdom. Manjushri protector, free from evil and karmic stains. Your form is vast as the sky, your mind dwells in the one taste of suchness. Lord of wisdom, I prostrate to your omniscient being. Supplication to Maitreya. Om, Lord Maitreya, benevolent one, golden son of the primordial, emperor of the northern paradise. Around you the stars and spheres course and turn. Within the span of your breath countless worlds rise and fall. Deity of innumerable names, called or uncalled, you are always present. May the pure heaven of Tushita always arise before us. Supplication to Tara. Om Swasti, long-eyed mother of the Lord of the Triple World, mother who gives birth to all the Buddhas of the 3 times, performing all their functions by the strength of your compassion, by your knowledge of non-duality, by your unwavering power, mother of Maitreya, I pay homage to you. O Lady of great compassion, your smiling face is the delight of beings. Your calming eye looks out over the triple world. You spread your seat upon a moon whose essence is the thought of enlightenment. You are adorned with the finest garments and many precious gems. Your gift-bestowing right hand grants magical attainment to those who evoke you. Your left hand grasps a lotus flower, symbol of your stainless purity. Your 2 hands are the union of means and wisdom. Boundless body of union, I pay homage to you. Homage to Tara, at whose lotus feet the gods and non-gods make worship. Homage to Tara, mother of all Buddhas, who heralds freedom from limitation.
Om Tare, Tu Tare, Ture Soha. 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 Om Tare, Ture Soha. Om Tare, Tu 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 Tare, Ture Soha.
Dedication of Tara meditation. By the meritorious energy of my meditation of Tara, the beyond samsara goddess, may all the limitless sentient beings be led by the energy of the enlightened ones until their Buddhahood is achieved. Supplication to Palden Lamo. Soul Mother, Lady victorious over the three worlds, please pay attention here and now. You overpower the whole apparent world, samsara and nirvana, by heroically guarding the Dharma and Dharma holders with the four types of actions flashing like lightning. You soar up openly like the full moon. In the midst of a garland of powerful Dharma protectors, powerful Dakini protector, I prostrate to your omniscient being. Supplication to Chenrezi. You whose white colored body is unstained by faults, whose crown is adorned by a fully enlightened Buddha, who gaze upon migrators with the eyes of compassion, to you, Chenrezi, I prostrate. Liberating the beings of the six realms. Compelled by negative karma gathered from beginningless time, sentient beings through the force of anger are born as hell beings and experience the suffering of heat and cold. May they all be born in your presence, perfect deity. O Mani Padme Hum. Compelled by negative karma gathered from beginningless time, sentient beings through the force of greed are born as hungry ghosts and experience the suffering of hunger and thirst. May they all be born in your perfect realm, the Potala. O Mani Padme Hum. Compelled by negative karma gathered from beginningless time, sentient beings through the force of confusion are born as animals and experience the suffering of dullness and bewilderment. May they all be born in your presence, protector. O Mani Padme Hum. Compelled by negative karma gathered from beginningless time, sentient beings through the force of desire are born as humans and experience the suffering of constant toil and poverty. May they all be born in your supreme land of Dewachin. O Mani Padme Hum. Compelled by negative karma gathered from beginningless time, sentient beings through the force of jealousy are born as demigods and experience the suffering of fighting and quarreling. May they all be born in your realm, the Potala. O Mani Padme Hum. Compelled by negative karma gathered from beginningless time, sentient beings through the force of pride are born as gods and experience the suffer and change and falling. May they all be born in your realm, the Potala. O Mani Padme Hum.
Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme 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 Mani Padme Om 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 Mani Padme
It is during this session that we practice Tonglen. Tonglen is the meditative practice of taking all the suffering, the distress, the dissatisfaction, and hurt all around us, and in return sending forth freedom, peace, loving kindness, compassion, equanimity. And so as you take a few deep breaths and settle into your posture, bring your awareness to yourself. This practice begins with us. And as you breathe in, imagine, visualize that you are breathing in a dark, heavy, burning smoke that is your suffering, your concerns, your worries, your fears. And breathing out, wish for yourself a fresh, cool wind of peace, of loving kindness, of equanimity, of healing. Continue doing so in this way for the next few breaths. Breathing in, visualizing your own dissatisfaction, feeling this pain as a burning cloud of smoke, and breathing out, wishing for yourself contentment, peace, equanimity. And now allow this circle of taking and giving to ripple out to include those persons nearest and dearest to you, friends, family. Visualize their own worries, their own concerns, their dissatisfactions as a thick cloud of burning smoke that you breathe in. Imagine, even for a moment, that you can feel their dissatisfaction. Share it. And breathing out, wish for them a refreshing, cool wind of healing, of peace, of happiness. And continue doing so for the next few breaths. Imagining that you are taking in the dissatisfaction of the people you love most and sending forth compassion, loving kindness. Now the circle expands to include acquaintances, co-workers, classmates, neighbors, people you see from time to time. They too have dissatisfaction. They too worry. They too are afraid. Breathing in, take in their dissatisfaction. Feel it burning through your nostrils like a cloud of thick smoke. And breathing out, wish for all of them, for each and every one of them, a refreshing, cool wind of clarity, of peace, of stability. Keep doing so for the next couple of breaths. This is a practice that reverses the usual order of things. And so, as you continue to allow this circle to expand, envision taking in and feeling the discomfort, the dissatisfaction, the pain of people in our city, people you may not even know, people who don't know you exist. And try to feel for just a few breaths their own dissatisfaction, their own worries. And as you breathe out, send forth a genuine, heartfelt wish of loving kindness, of reconciliation, of peace, of healing. And as this circle ripples out, allow it to encompass all of the communities in our city, in our state, and across this country. There is so much suffering, so much injustice, so much heartache and hunger. Try to feel that as you breathe in as a dense, burning cloud of smoke. It's painful, it's frightening. And breathing out, send forth a heartfelt wish for peace, for healing, for justice, for compassion. There is so much suffering and dissatisfaction in this country and across the world. Some of it is created by natural disasters, things beyond our control. A lot of it is created by greed, by injustice, by all manner of ills. And so as we breathe in, let's hold space in our heart for that heavy cloud of dissatisfaction, of suffering, of unrest, uncertainty. And breathing out, feel the cool, refreshing air of peace, the aspiration of compassion, of justice, of fairness, of loving kindness. And continue breathing in this way for the next few breaths. Breathing in, visualizing pain, suffering, dissatisfaction. Breathing out, sending forth compassion, contentment, peace. And with each breath, allow that circle to expand even further to contain the entire universe, all sentient beings. Dedication of Chenrezi meditation. By this virtue, may I quickly become Chenrezi and then lead every being without exception to that ground. I forgot we recite this 3 times first, and then we do the long form mantra. So, Vajrasattva mantra. Om Benzar Sato Samaya Manupalaya Benzar Sato Dino Patita Drido Mibawa Suto Kayo Mibawa Supo Kayo Mibawa Anurakto Mebawa Sarva Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sarva Karma Sutsame Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tathagata Benzar Mame Munsa Benzi Bawa Mahasamaya Sato Ahum Pet Om Benzar Sato Samaya Manupalaya Benzar Sato Dino Patritra Drido Mibawa Suto Kayo Mebawa Supo Kayo Mebawa Anurakto Mebawa Sarva Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sarva Karma Sutsame Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tathagata Benzar Mame Munsa Benzi Bawa Mahasamaya Sato Ahum Pet Om Benzar Sato Samaya Manupalaya Benzar Sato Dino Patita Drido Mibawa Suto Kayo Mebawa Supo Kayo Mebawa Anurakto Mebawa Sarva Siddhi Mreprayatsa Sarva Karma Sutsame Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sarva Tathagata Benzar Mame Munsa Benzi Bawa Mahasamaya Sato Ahum Pet.
Om Vajra Sapa 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 Om Vajrasattva 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 Om Vajrasattva.
And on this third meditation session, we practice calm abiding, shamatha meditation. It's a single pointed focus meditation, and for this particular practice, we focus on our breathing. So as we sit silently for the next few minutes, pay attention to your breathing, notice your breath. And as discursive thinking arises, as images and distractions come up, simply notice them, let them go like clouds passing through the sky, and bring your attention back to your breathing. This is a practice of constantly returning our attention to our breath. Well, you can take a deep breath and shake it off a little bit. Does anybody else feel kind of warm, or are you okay? Does anybody know how to control the? Okay, we'll just suffer together then. We are so happy that you're here this morning, warm or not, and we want to welcome you to the Rime Center. We're delighted that you're here, especially if this is your first visit. Is there anyone here who is visiting for the first time and wouldn't mind raising their hand? Okay. Oh, wow. We have a number of people visiting for the first time. Thank you for being with us today. We are so grateful you're here. If you have any questions or you want to just hang out, we try to be friendly and and kind, and we have pastries today as well. So and coffee. So if you need a little treat, thank you for joining us today. Maybe you're looking for a place to learn about the Dharma or find the spiritual home. We'll hope you consider us. We love to have you here. I also want to thank Travis for helping us with all of the technology today. And we want to thank our greeters and everyone who makes this possible every Sunday morning. We want to remind you that as every Sunday, our gift shop is open. So if you want to peruse the shop after the service, it's just up on the second floor. There's all kinds of books and other items available for you to shop. November 11, so in just a couple of days, is the Festival of the Descent from Heaven, also known as Labab Dushan. And that will be a day-long practice. We're going to host Sakyamuni Buddha pujas and meditation sessions for self-paced meditation throughout the day. So we hope that you'll consider at some point during the day joining us for that. You can find more information on the website, rimecenter.org. I also want to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of you who help us nurture a community that embodies the Buddhist timeless teachings of love, compassion, and wisdom. Your financial generosity ensures that the Rime Center remains a warm and welcoming home for practice, for reflection, and for connection, carrying forward the legacy of our founders, Lama Chuck and Mary. It's a very exciting time to be here at the Rime Center. If you haven't seen already, stop by and check out the images of the plans for the expansion. There's a lot going on. And so we thank you for your support and your generosity to make all of this possible. Together, we are keeping the Dharma alive and thriving. May we continue to build a community rooted in wisdom and joy, where all who enter find refuge and belonging. Well, today we are reflecting on faith and the three jewels. Faith is a word that can stir up all kinds of feelings. For some, it brings up warmth and trust. And for others, perhaps it recalls disappointment or dogma or wounds from religion. So I want to begin by kind of softening around this word, faith. I want to begin by looking again at what the word can mean. Faith, in its simplest form, is a trusting heart. Trust. It's not belief without question. It's not blind hope or wishful thinking. It's a willingness to lean in, to stay open, and to keep walking when the path isn't clear. We use faith every day, every single day, sometimes without even noticing it. We have faith in one another. We have faith that friends will answer the phone when we need them. We have faith that our children will come home safely, that the people we love will keep showing up. We have faith in ourselves, that we can learn. We have faith that we can recover, that we can heal after failure or loss. And sometimes it's not as easy, but we do have faith in the world. We have faith that the sun will rise, that the ground will hold. We have faith that water will flow when we turn the tap. We have faith in healing. When we take medicine, when we start therapy or breathe through pain, we trust that things can change. We have faith in kindness. We have faith that generosity matters, that compassion leaves a trace, that how we live affects the world in ways that we can't always see. So we have faith. Without faith, we couldn't make plans. We couldn't raise children. We couldn't create art. We couldn't love. Faith is that quiet courage that allows life to go on. So it's trust and courage. And in Buddhist practice, faith is not something we have once and for all, right? It's something that we develop. We call it a practice, right? Something that we grow into, something that we do. Faith begins as curiosity. It's a willingness to try the path, to see what happens when we sit still, to test the teachings in our own lives as the Buddha instructed to do, right? Over time, this faith becomes confidence, not because someone told us to believe, but because we've seen for ourselves that awareness brings peace, that compassion brings connection. In short, that the Dharma works. I want to share with you this story that the Buddha told. You can find it in the Alagadupama Sutra. It's often referred to as the simile of the raft. So perhaps you've read it or heard it before. But the Buddha said to his disciples, a traveler comes to a wide river. This side of the river is rough and uncertain, but the far shore is safe and calm. However, there's no bridge, there is no ferry, there's nothing to carry the traveler across to the other shore. So the traveler looks around and gathers whatever can be found: branches, twigs, reeds, bits of grass, and ties it all up together and makes a raft. And then, with much effort, paddling with both hands and feet, the traveler makes it across the river safely. Are you familiar with this story? Anyone? Oh, good. Then you'll be surprised. Then the Buddha says to his disciples, now imagine that the traveler says, this raft has helped me so much. I will carry it with me wherever I go. Well, of course, that would be exhausting and useless. The wiser choice is to be grateful for the raft, to set it down once it has served its purpose, and carry on. The Buddha says, in the same way, the Dharma is like a raft. It is for crossing over, not for holding onto. When you've reached the far shore, let even the raft go. I don't know about you, but that kind of gives me goosebumps. The Dharma is for crossing over, not for holding on to. I often think of Lama Chuck and the image that he gave us that is always with me of holding all things with an open hand. All things, good, bad, neutral, without grasping. The Dharma is for crossing over, not for holding on to. Faith in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha is like that raft that helps us to cross over from confusion to clarity, from fear to trust, from grasping to release. We rely on these supports, not as fixed beliefs, but as steady companions for the journey. Faith gives us the courage to keep paddling, even when the water is rough and the shore feels so far away. And as our understanding deepens, when we see that the same stillness we were looking for was always within us, we can lay the raft down gently, grateful for how it carried us here. When life feels steady, it's easy to forget about refuge, right? When things are going our way, when it's a beautiful sunny day, it's easy to forget about refuge. But when the storm comes, when we lose someone, when fear rises, when everything feels uncertain, as it does much of the time these days, that's when we remember. We remember the shelter that has been here all along. Refuge does not mean escape. It means resting in what is trustworthy, what's true, what holds steady in the middle of the storm. To take refuge in the Dharma is to trust the path, the teachings that help us wake up and live with less harm and more love. To take refuge in the Sangha is to trust community, to trust that we don't walk this path alone, that wisdom grows in relationship, in shared practice, in caring for one another. These three refuges, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, are called the three jewels because they are precious, because they remind us what is real, what is reliable, what endures, even when the world feels so shaky. Refuge is not far away. It's not a special place or an ancient vow. It's something we return to moment by moment. When we pause before we speak in anger, we're taking refuge in awareness. When we listen with patience, we are taking refuge in compassion. When we reach out to help, we are taking refuge in the Sangha, this living network of caring. So faith is not certainty. It's trust in the unfolding. It's the courage to keep showing up without knowing exactly how things will turn out. And so this morning, I invite you to reflect. Where do you find refuge? When the wind begins to howl, what do you trust? Even when you can't see the way ahead. Faith does not make the storm go away. It helps us remember that there is shelter, steady, luminous, and already within us. The Buddha, the Dharma, the Sangha, these three jewels, three refuges, three ways of returning home. May we keep returning home. May we keep returning with trust, with curiosity, with open hearts, and may all beings benefit. Long life prayer for His Holiness the Dalai Lama. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All powerful Chenrezi Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. A flower of faith and praise of Lama Chuck and Mary. Lama of great compassion with kindness to all, you firmly established the Rime tradition through skillful means and wisdom. Mary Tenzin Dawa, who is the embodiment of all the Dakinis with the sun of wisdom and the moon of compassion, you bring love and joy to everyone you meet. Inspired by your example, I vow to cultivate compassion and wisdom from this moment forward and in all my future lives. I will strive to embody the Buddha's teachings in every thought, word, and deed. Dedication of merit. By this merit, may all obtain omniscience. May it defeat the enemy wrongdoing. From the stormy waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death, from the ocean of samsara, may I free all beings. By this merit, may all obtain omniscience. May it defeat the enemy wrongdoing. From the stormy waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death, from the ocean of samsara, may I free all beings. By this merit, may all obtain omniscience. May it defeat the enemy wrongdoing. From the stormy waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death, from the ocean of samsara, may I free all beings. Aspiration prayers. Bodhicitta is precious. May it arise for whom it has not arisen. Once arisen, may it not diminish, but ever grow and flourish. All difficulties without exception being pacified with harmonious situations like the treasure of the sky. May the strangers of the practice of the Rime tradition live long and shine brightly. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your day.